You, Warren, what's been going on? What you been seeing?
You you sent me something the other day that on text about the we won't say the actual expletive, but flat whites or f off. Rory Sutherland had spoken about it on a podcast, didn't he? A while ago. I remember seeing it, and I love Rory. I could watch his stuff all day, but he spoke about coffee shops, didn't he? So he's saying if Starbucks just did flat whites, had got them all ready and prepared so that when people came to the coffee shop, they could just get their flat white straight away, almost instantly, because everything would be prepared. Don't do any other coffee. Just do your flat white. You tap your card, you're gone off. If you're at the railway station, you need to get your train. It's easy. And I can relate to that, actually. The amount of times, just before 7, had to get the train, trying to grab your coffee and run. And actually, someone has created that idea this last week and launched it near Tottenham Court Road. And they've set up their mini kind of, I think it must be a stall or, kind of mobile kind of coffee shop. And they've called it Flat Whites or F Off. And we shall see how that goes and performs. But I thought it's ingenious that they've picked up, and I have to say they did check with Rory. So there's something in the simplicity of that. And I think the kind of core theme from Rory was that you do one thing well, or you do one thing, people will think you're doing that really well, right?
Yes. Yeah. I did see that. And bravo that somebody took the idea and ran with it. I'm not sure it quite worked. I mean, because I agree with Rory that would be appropriate when you've got a big time rush situation, station platform, and you've either you make a choice, either you queue for the coffee and risk missing your train, or you forget the coffee and know you'll get your train. So if they'd done it on a platform station, a station platform, then good, that would be interesting. But I thought outside of that environment, actually people want the opposite. They want a choice and to pick something special. And I don't for a minute think it was put together as a, this is going to be a genuinely successful business idea. I think it kind of made a point really nicely.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure to what
opportunism.
End. Yeah, I think so. And it probably raised a bit of a profile. But in a kind of funny way for me, it made me think, well, this is why marketing is a good thing, because actually we recognize people have different needs and different desires, and we make sure they get access to them. And I get the point that what Rory was saying was that a lot of commuters just need a coffee quickly, and that's fine. That's that need. But we were slightly outside that environment. So yeah, I'm not making a big. I'm not being critical, because it was a fun thing to do. But it provokes an interesting conversation.
It does. Yeah, we'll see, shall we? We'll see how it goes. I think there's something. Maybe it's my perspective, because I feel like I'm very straight with my coffee. I just want something simple, and off I go. I'm not into the kind of fancy ones, but
yes,
maybe I'm just a focus group of one.
Yeah. Just remember, you're not the consumer.
Oh, I'm not the consumer. Yeah, that's it. I have one other thing I was going to mention, which I did send to you, Paul, if we've got time, was the Coca-Cola. There's the Pepsi ad. Sorry, I said the Coca-Cola ad. Freudian slip.
There you go. That proves the point.
Pepsi ad with the polar bears in. I don't know if everyone's seen this, but the Pepsi just released an ad with the polar bears drinking Pepsi, or looking a bit jealous and forlorning at the Pepsi through the window. The polar bears are supposed to be the distinctive asset of Coca-Cola from the Christmas ads, I assume. I think so. This is the debate, right? The debate.
They're not distinctive. They're not. I had no idea that Coke owned polar bears. So I don't think it's a very distinctive asset at all. That passed me completely by. I'm probably an ignoramus. I watched the ad, and I kind of got it's a taste test that had gone the wrong way, but I didn't get that is the Coca-Cola polar bear that's mucked up.
No.
So it just felt a bit indulgent for me. I was like, it's agency land or marketing land, just enjoying
couldn't it?
its own Coke.